Good morning, welcome to another video. Going to go to Chinley today and see a steam tour. I don't think we'll be popping into that butcher's shop because if we buy anything it may be going off by the time we get home, unfortunately. So I'm going to go to Chinley and then walk south to Chapel-en-le-Frith and see this steam tour. I've got the drone with me, so hopefully we'll get some drone footage as well as some more regular footage with the iPad, hopefully. Anyway, there's not many trains at Totley today because TransPennine on bloody strike again. So yeah, next train coming in now at Cottingley, we're going to get that one. And here it is, double 158 on Hebden Bridge Leeds. It will be Wigan Leeds, of course, but because of engineering work at Manchester Vic, it's cut short and it's only doing Hebden Bridge Leeds. So we'll jump on this one, straight to Leeds. Hopefully get the cross-country service to Sheffield. It's 158790 at the front. And 158850 at the back. Ready to Leeds now, train behind me, that's the 158 there. So let's get the cross-country service to Sheffield. Here it is, coming in now. It's just a single unit. Sometimes they're double formations, but we'll get this one to Sheffield. It's an unofficial connection at Leeds, it's been 5 minutes, but we've done it. So straight to Sheffield via Moorthorpe on this one. Now we'll get the Hope Valley service to Chinley. Not my favourite units, but sadly, not a lot we can do about it. Right, there's our earlier train. We're now leaving Leeds, heading for Sheffield on the Bristol Temple Meads cross-country service. It's only come from York, so it's not. We're at the second stop. So we've got a decent seat with a table. On the E line, so we're going to use the cord. In fact, we're on the exact same piece of track we've just come in on from Cottingley. Sure I filmed use of this cord line, but because I expect being over there on C line, or D line rather, D. Is it copy cord? Join the original alignment out of Leeds Central Station here now at this is Wortley South Junction is in here that was. There's virtually no trace of that cord now. That's the Huddersfield line we just come in on. That's the A58.
Wakefield Westgate, if you're leaving us here, double check you have all your personal belongings with you. Take care steps from the train to the platform. On behalf of your onboard crew, we'd like to thank you for cross-country train to Wakefield Westgate, our next station call.
Right, Wakefield Westgate. We're at the back of the train, incidentally. Right, on the move again, next stop Sheffield. The old footbridge is long gone now. Decent shine on the through road, so somebody must be using it quite regular.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome on board 823 cross country service to Bristol Totley. Next station called Sheffield in around 30 minutes time. If you joined us today, either leave the Wakefield, could you have your tickets fastened on rail cars ready for inspection? Thank you.
Right, so we're going over the top of the Formula L&Y shortly. Guess this is the famous 99 arches. I don't think it actually is 99, but it's always been said there has been. Wakefield Kurgat is on the opposite side. That's the L&Y. Sheffield via Barnsley and over to Huddersfield and Brighouse. Just taking the turn out now at Moorthorpe, or South Kirby Junction to Moorthorpe.
I wanted to enter in the Leeds or Wakefield, please.
So now this is, we join the S&K now. This is Moorthorpe. It's a shame that cafe ain't open anymore. Just coming into Sheffield now, on the usual platform 6 for a cross-country service. So we need to pop over to platform 2, I think, next, for the local service to Chinley. Let's have a look what 909 is as well. Right, on move again now to Chinley and possibly New Mills Central, because if we go central on this one and then walk over to New Mills Newtown, we'll actually be able to get the train from there to Chapel-en-le-Frith that we were going to get at Manchester Piccadilly had we been able to get there. So I might just do that. Okay, so we'll see how it goes, and I may go to New Mills Central with this one and then walk over and then go to Chapel-en-le-Frith and walk to Chinley. Okay, makes it a bit easier coming back. Do it. So I'll just leave it Sheffield now. So it's left from the south end of platform 2, the regular platform 2. Right, so that's the long tunnel done with, and we're now at Grindleford. So we'll hopefully be back here later this afternoon to see the steam tour plunge into the tunnel. Whether we shall get off here or walk from Hathersage, who knows. We'll have another walk somewhere. Next stop is Edale now, and just look at the hills here. We've walked in this area a time or two in the past. And one walk I'd like to do is actually from here right over to Glossop or Hadfield on the former Woodhead line. Whether we'll ever do that, I don't know. That would be some serious walk with that. So of course we're stopping.
Will shortly be arriving at Edale. If you are leaving the train here, mind the gap between the train and platform edge.
So yes, this is Edale. You can see the pub which we frequent time now and again. Won't be open at the moment, it's too early. Rambler Inn. Yeah, that's it there. This is Edale. You get a lot of school kids here as well, sometimes doing like D&V and just walking holidays, things like that. Right, here we are, this is Chinley. So we are going to get off here. I had thought of continuing one more stop, but we'll do that on the way back. And we'll oh, it's sunny. So, it's not a tick, we've been here countless times in the past, but say we're not actually going to go to the shop this time, the butcher's shop, because it's anything we buy is going to be going off. So let's get out. Right, I must admit I did pop into Henschel's and we got some burgers. I can't really just somehow miss it out like that. We've come all this way. Let's just hope they don't go off by the time we get home. Anyway, let's get on to Chapel-en-le-Frith now and see the steam tour. This is like the centre of the village, if you like. There's a fish shop. Oh, we've passed it, it's down there actually. Fish shop's down there, but it wasn't open. There's some cyclists. It's not an official cycle ride, I don't think. It's a reasonable peloton though. Let's film them. Morning all. Tour to Chinley. Yeah, I've gone past a fish shop back there actually without realising it. Another little place we tend to frequent is Tea on the Green, which is just up to the left, but we won't go past that, we'll turn right. Yeah, it's just where the phone box is up there, Tea on the Green. Anyway, let's get down to the right here now. Next left now. We've no great rush anyway, we've got nearly 2 hours before this tour comes. The steam loco is allegedly on it now. So, down here now. Rather than walking on the road all the way, we'll walk on some paths. We've done this before in the opposite direction. Now we've just come through a closed section of path there, which has actually just been recently reopened, so we're okay to come this way. So when the white was closed, it was because of some subsidence, but anyway, it seemed alright. Right, end of this road now at the Charlie Lane. Turn right, and we'll go underneath the dual carriageway. I think there's a sewage works on the left here. Yeah. Can't smell anything obnoxious though, but oh, kind of a bit now. It's more cows than human. Yeah, it was a slightly different path, slightly lower down to the left. Last time we did this walk, some years ago. But it's an interesting, fairly straightforward walk. Is Chapel-en-le-Frith, Chinley, vice versa. That might tell you something about. Oh, the Peak Forest tramway. Yes, there was a tramway along the path we've just walked, as far as I'm aware. Pause that if you want to read it. This is the viaduct up there. That's where the steam tour is going to go on it, the far viaduct. Underneath the dual carriageway now. So looking back, just come from down there. Look at the view across here now. Absolutely fantastic. And we're going down this footpath here. We could continue further up there, but we'll take some footpaths because we've got time. Now, I'll get through here. Oh, there's a little gate at the side, how convenient. I just come through the gate down there, you can just see beyond that tree, and just look at the view here looking back. This is absolutely fantastic. It is. For early June, it is really nice now. It is. Give you a full 360 just about. Okay. Let's go through this gate just up here. Oh, hope it's not too boggy. Don't like it. Not too bad, I can get across that fairly easy. The view is amazing. So view looking back. Just at about half an hour's break, just seeing it continuing. Because the train isn't due for the tour. It's still not due for about an hour yet, or an hour and 10 minutes. It's near enough to time. So we're going to get a bit of a descent now. Fantastic view. I could live around here, I just so could. Now we're looking back up the hill we've just come from, and this is where we're heading now, and you can see a railway in the... I thought at first it was a road here, it's not. It's the railway where the tour is going to run. Left to right as we see it at the moment. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hiya. Don't know if you're interested or not, but there's a steam tour on this line in about an hour or so. Bahamas, heading for Buxton. Right, we'll go down this way, underneath the railway. This is the old Midland main line, Manchester to St Pancras. What a shame it still isn't that. Matlock still exists. In fact, there's still one station on that line we haven't ticked off. Matlock Bath. Very tempting to do that at some point, because I could quite easily just walk it into Matlock from there and then do Peak Rail, possibly. Quite a substantial bridge here. In fact, it even looks like it might have had an extra bit added on later. I think it might. That's been modified as that over the years. Right, it's down here now. Right, the church is down there, and we've just come out from that passageway, Church Lane appropriately enough, and let's have a look at the King's Arms. Because I must admit, I feel like a bit of something to eat. Got a fish shop open or not? Doesn't look like it. The open sign isn't lit up. No, it's closed. Oh, there's a cafe, stop, cafe and bistro. This is nice. Got the little thingies for the Jubilee Bank Holiday weekend and all that. Oh, I think that pub's shut as well, actually. Never mind. Wouldn't mind a cup of tea somewhere, though. I don't think we'll get Greg's around here. I just come through one or two residential streets down there, and this is the way to Chapel-en-le-Frith station. But yeah, this is what was Chapel-en-le-Frith South on the Midland line. At least I think it was Midland to Buxton. And obviously Chapel-en-le-Frith Central was on the Midland main line. Oh no, it was LNWR, wasn't it, the other one? I'm getting confused now. Yes, I think it was LNWR was the line through Chapel-en-le-Frith South, Whaley Bridge, Furness Vale and all that. When we've seen this, I might just walk onto Dove Holes to see you coming back. So it only has a break of about an hour or an hour and a quarter in Buxton, and it heads back. Now this is the bridge with the old Midland Main Line on. Chapel-en-le-Frith Central would have been to the right. I don't know if there's any remnant of that now. Now that path up there is where I was thinking of going. If we can. Because that road just goes straight up there to the station. So I'll go up this way. See if we can find new suitable locations to let the drone go. It is a bit windy, but we should be okay. We should. Right, we made it. Chapel-en-le-Frith. Question is, what we're going to do now. Well, that's looking down the bank to Manchester, Stockport. That's looking towards Buxton. Now the rail tour is going to come through here towards us this afternoon and back down there. So we need to work out how we're going to get on the Midland Main Line that was. Right, yeah, here we are. There's a train coming. Not getting this though. Oh, it's just a single unit on its own. You see the gradient over there, 1 in 58, easy to 1 in 50. 1 in 150, it's, yeah, there's a fair thing on that. Yeah, it's moderately loaded is that one. So we'll see this head off and then we'll head down towards the Midland Line. Heading off further up the bank now to Buxton. The summit is just beyond Dove Holes, which is I'm hoping where we can get a little bit later. See the gradient there. Quite a gradient is that. Now if I had gone from Totley straight to Manchester Piccadilly, that is the train we would have used. Now that path leads back to Chapel-en-le-Frith station. We've just managed to find it. The old Midland Main Line, where the tour is going to run, is just there. There's a bit of a tunnel here underneath the main route to Buxton, which is up to the right, the LNW line, if I got that right. So you can just see there now. That's it's a freight line, but it's the old Midland Main Line to Manchester. So we'll go down here, see if we can get to the other side of the current line, to a bridge between this short tunnel and the main tunnel at Dove Holes. That's the plan. Right, the tunnel mouth is down there where that off-road vehicle is. So we're not going to get a right lot of it here. The vent shaft is just over there, you can't quite see that though. Anyway, we've not got a right lot of choice what to do here. We haven't. Now then, drone footage is about all we're going to get, hopefully, because I can't set the iPad up, there's just nowhere to set it up here. And it's very overgrown where the tunnel mouth is back down yonder. So I'll just switch cameras, looking back down to where the tunnel mouth is now, sort of down there roughly. So let's get the drone in the air and check it. wasn't too bad considering how overgrown it was when we got the B1 or whatever it was how many years ago it was. A lot. Anyway, that's looking back over towards Chapel-en-le-Frith town. It is. So we're going to go up this way now and have a look at Dove Holes. We'll get back on the train at Dove Holes, New Mills, Newtown, walk over to Central, then Grindleford. Whether I shall get drone footage again, we shall see. Right, on a regular path now, or dirt track. Okay, so we'll just take a little bit longer route to get to Dove Holes rather than going straight up that road. Otherwise I've ages to wait for the tow coming back. You can see another vent, darker blue brick, which actually I think is smouldering slightly. A little bit of something coming out of there. You can see roughly down there back to where we were. Right, that's the tunnel entrance down there, where that mound of trees is in the centre of the picture. And that family's gone now, that were there earlier. Very good of him to let me stay on his land like that. It was. Anyway, walked up the road, come across here, through that gate there, and there's another vent hole here, or vent shaft should I say, and it was smouldering just a few minutes ago, but it doesn't seem to be doing much now. I stand on the opposite side and might be able to smell the smoke. The train will be long, the train will be in Buxton by now. It's only got a good hour before it heads back. It's not a very tall chimney, is it? Yeah, ambiguous where the path goes now. Let's just walk round to the opposite side. Because the wind is blowing any smoke the other way. No, I can't see it now. It was smoking very, very slightly a few minutes ago. Anyway, let's continue. Just come to the farm there, Cowlow, and had to go around that side of the farm to actually see what it was, the path. But we're okay now. Whether we got it spot on right there is debatable. Maybe not as bleak as Bleemore and Settle Carlisle, but it's certainly pretty bleak. Wind-swept hills. It's pretty windy. Drone did alright though, I think. Looking back there now, and come down here. Now that mound there, I wouldn't mind betting is spoil from when they dug Dove Holes tunnel out. You've got to think where would they have put it on. They might have used some to make embankments, possibly. Right, little style here. Oop. Yeah. I'm just over there now, should be on the road then. Not the same road that we would have gone had we have continued and not come on this path. It isn't. Oh, a rusty little gate. Convenient. A bit narrow. Right, civilization.
Dovehole station straight ahead. So let's get there and just chillax for a bit so we decide what we're going to do next. That's looking towards Manchester, which is where the rail tour is going to go back that way. And then you can look down this side, you can see Dovehole station, which is where we're going to get back on the train, hopefully. Everyone from platform 2 straight through. We've ticked this station before, so it's not a new tick. It's a lovely little place, is Doveholes. So look into the village, see if the pub is reopened. If not, see if we can get a cup of tea or anything. Shops there. The station's just up there where we've just come down. This is what was the pub, this Wild Olive, but it's not a pub anymore now at all. The main road to Buxton, the A6, is this way. So I'm not seeing any shops or anything yet at all. I thought there would have been at least one. north. Now is this going to stop or go straight through? I think it's stopping. It's slow enough to stop, yeah. Could have got this in the drone shot if it have lasted a bit longer, but anyway. Right, here we are. This is our next train now. We're going to go to New Mills, Newtown with this service. Buxton to Manchester, Piccadilly. Surprising they're not more than one unit. Can we get our favourite seat, I wonder. Is it facing the right way? No, it is facing the right way, but just coming into Chapel-en-le-Frith, just crossed the Midland line, but it's so overgrown you couldn't see it really. New Mills, Newtown. So we'll see this leaving. Right, this is heading off to Manchester Piccadilly. We're going to walk over to New Mills Central. Right, this is New Mills Newtown. I'm going to walk to Central now. We've got nearly an hour to do this, so might be able to get a sandwich or something to eat somewhere. I'm not going to walk direct. I will take a little bit of a stroll round. It says there town centre, New Mills Central. Actually shows that. We couldn't get on the canal towpath from the bridge up there, so we're just going to walk up here now. We can do it from this path, we can. So this should lead us straight to the canal towpath now. It does. Yeah, that's the bridge there where we couldn't get down because there's no steps. Anyway, let's get down this way. A lot of barges parked up, isn't there? Hiya. Hello. That's like another way on here. Huh. No worries. We managed what we did. Just looking back, and if you look across here now, there's a viaduct just there. That is the main line from Stockport, Hazel Grove, to onto the Hope Valley. And there's a freight going to cross it shortly from left to right, heading for Tunstead. That sounds like a freight. It is. That was lucky to seeing that. We need to move on. We're off the canal towpath now, a bit lower down. Other side of that wall, there's water. Right down here now. Must be. Oh, there's a bridge. I thought there would be. You can hear a weir of some kind. Afternoon. Oh, look at there. Got to come through that way. Anyway, let's go over the bridge to New Mill Central. There's no way to wade through that. And there's the weir. There's a River Goit. It is. Just turned right into here. Look at that. It's incredible. We need to come back here again. Spend a bit more time. So I want to be top of here now. Left. So I'll get the opposite side. There's not as much down there. A bit pushed for time at the moment now, so then trains left Manchester Piccadilly. Let's go for it. Amazing how high up we are now, look at that. Railway's down there, and we're going down to the left. We're actually higher than that chimney. It's incredible. And there's the Goit. There's a tunnel. Oh, you see the tunnel mouth there. That one nearest to us that's disused, that was the Hayfield branch. A very handy little bit if it still existed now for a turn back instead of turning back here. It could easily be put back as a single track, that. Very easily. I'm amazed that chimney's still standing, to be quite honest. But anyway. We've a few minutes to spare, I think, now. I thought we were going to be pushing this, but we're managing alright. So it's this side anyway for Sheffield. So I'll go to Grindleford now with this next train. Jump out there. See the steam tour for the last time, and then head home. That's I get a promise to pay, but we've got from here, I think, and New Mills Newtown. Oh, 16:17. Thought it was 1:15. Oh, look, some information there. Got to read it, pause it. Sheffield train approaching, so we're going to get on this one as far as Grindleford and see the steam tour again there. So it's a 3-car set, it's 195106 on the Sheffield service. That's the main line now. We're just about to join. So the Buxton line is on the other side of the trees over there. That's New Mills South Junction box. Right, this is Chinley. This is where we started walking from. And where we got some burgers from. till St Pancras now there. That's what's left of it. This is the north side of the triangle, which is technically the main line now. It wouldn't have been years ago, that would have been the main line. There's a curve. We've flown the drone around here before, and this is the east facing curve now, Chinley East Junction. So you can go around this way, of course, from the Peak Forest line. Now pulling into Edale again. There we are. Oh, look at all the photographers now. There's loads of them waiting for Bahamas to go through again. Nice driving at Grindleford. And we're going to see the steam tour here for the last time now, hopefully. It's about, well, it was 10 minutes early at New Mills South Junction, or New Mills Central, so we won't have very long to wait, I don't think. Cheers. Right, welcome to Grindleford. Now I think we're going to go on the opposite side, so let's get through the little gate. There's a big tunnel, as you can see just up ahead, the famous Totley tunnel with Dore and Totley station at the far end. So we'll see the steam tour go through, and then we'll have a head on to the cafe for a cup of tea. So we just got off that train from New Mills Central. There it goes, straight into the tunnel. (6,230 yards), so it's quite a length. Right, we're on the bridge at Grindleford now, just next to the tunnel, and station's just behind me. Tunnel is that side, which you've just seen. So we'll get the steam tour here now, and then we'll have some food in the cafe, then head back. Okay, so let's do it. The signal's cleared now for the tour, so let's film it as it comes. Right, it's not far away, I've just heard a whistle. Right, now waiting at Grindleford now for the next Sheffield service. This is the one that we got off here earlier, which has reversed at Sheffield and going back to Manchester. So there's been an express go through, so I think the next one now is ours on this side. So this local service is heading off to Manchester. Piccadilly, it is. Bit of a step up from a pacer, but the seating could be better on them. It's not very comfortable. Right, this is our next train to Sheffield now. Yeah. So we get on this one to Sheffield, and then we'll work out what we're going to do next. I think we're going to go via Huddersfield, but we'll see. Nothing's set in stone yet. Slow as anything. Right, we're made it to Sheffield, so I think we're going to go back to Morley via Leeds now on the express, the Transpennine service there, which we don't want because that's going back to Manchester. So we'll go on the Edinburgh service, both on time. The Nottingham Leeds will only give us a 1 minute connection, and I don't really want to risk a 1 minute connection, so for the sake of speed now and getting home, we'll do, what is it? There's an East Midlands unit there for St Pancras, I assume. Next is our next train to double formation. We'll get in the front unit. Or shall we? Well, it doesn't matter really, does it? Plenty of time, so about 40 odd minutes to Leeds. On the move again now, just leaving Sheffield. So fast to Leeds via Moorthorpe and Wakefield Westgate. Hopefully.
So good evening and welcome to customers joining this service at Sheffield 1821 cross-country service for Edinburgh Waverley, calling at Wakefield and then on to Leeds. Once again, Wakefield Westgate is your next call.
Just south of Moorthorpe now. Shortly see the line heading straight off to York by Pontefract Baghill once we leave the station. It is possible to overtake trains here in both directions. Crossover has a thin shine. So yeah, this is, we're going to go left now, that's the main line straight to Pontefract Baghill, which has got a reasonable shine on it, so something's using it quite a lot. It's not the passenger service. There are 2 passenger services actually on it on a Sunday, oddly enough, that go Sheffield to York. It's just the midweek and Saturday service, it's a pain. It's a bus from Moorthorpe to York, which is ludicrous. It's now dropping down onto the main line from Doncaster and King's Cross to Leeds. Ex-Great Northern Main Line. Just coming into Leeds. We should be going on platform 9, we'll soon find out. We are a little bit ahead of schedule, slightly. That's the Midland line across there, of course. If we'd gone via Barnsley at Nottingham Leeds, we'd be over there. But as it's only a 1 minute connection with this one to Hebden Bridge, so I wasn't going to risk it. Right, we are on platform 9. Just arrived. So let's go over this way. Oh, should we? No, let's go this way. We'll go to the Hebden Bridge train now, which is on platform 13, or should be very shortly. Something coming in here, whatever that is. Doncaster, I think. Oh, and it's going straight through, look. That's just a very rare little bit of line, that. It's out of service. Yeah. It's not in service. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Right, let's get to platform 13. It is in. This one here, Hebden Bridge, via Dewsbury.
Might lie on the floor like.
It's the old viaduct line there, and this is the up and down Midland.
So tired.
So yeah, would stop now to Morley, because it isn't stopping at Cottingley this one.
Yeah,
so we'll walk back by the White Rose, get some stuff.
Alright, £100,000
Double pounds. Some more as well. 2 more buildings. 2 more buildings. Just on that one.
Oh, they've got nice like fucking.
What was his first one? What was his first one? Can't remember.
So we're just coming up to Cottingley now, where we started. Unfortunately, it doesn't stop here, which is really annoying. It's first stop Morley. Able to see where they're building the White Rose station again. I need to do another update on here, which we'll do, I think, either tomorrow or the day after. The pass is still closed. can see some supports now, quite a lot of supports for the platform. The path there, you see, they've not done anything to this part of the path here, it's still quite overgrown, is that? Can't really walk on it even now. Right, small it and finish. We'll end the video here. So I'll end the video here now, and then we'll get walking back. So it's over an hour earlier than what we would have done had we gone back via Huddersfield. But we do have to actually now walk, and I do need some stuff from White Rose, so we'll do that. Right, not been a bad day. I saw the steam tour 3 times, which is what I didn't expect. I think I expected it twice. So yeah, end the video now. So cue music and see this video. Bye for now.